Welcome to SVL Free News and Views for Wednesday, January the 9th, 2019. 2019 is up and going. Hope your 2019 is going well so far. I'm here at Mitchell College. I'll be telling you why I'm here, but they're one of our founding sponsors. I want to thank them for coming on board again this year. Also want to thank our other sponsors, Randy Marion, Piedmont Healthcare, Blue Harbor Bank, Fast Fields, Key to Escape, The Escape Room, Statesville Family YMCA, and Crossroads Cycling. Okay, we're here at Mitchell College to talk about some of the great programming they've got this year. Mike Fuhrman sat down with Tim Brewer to talk about his outlook for 2019 and some of the new things that are available to you to get you up and going to here in Statesville and Iredell County with a new job or career. So let's take a listen to Mike Fuhrman.
I'm here at Mitchell Community College today with President Brewer. Thanks for joining us, Mr.
Yes,
President.
thank you. Good to see you all.
Happy New Year. Hope you had a nice holiday.
You as well. I did. Had a real good holiday.
Now, I know your new semester is starting next week, but I thought we'd start our conversation today by talking a little bit about the work being done on facilities here in Statesville and in Mooresville. You've got a lot of exciting things going on with the Health Sciences building, your new agriculture building, some work on the Wallace House.
Right.
Here in Statesville. Let's talk about those first.
Yeah, sure. Obviously, if you've had a chance to go by the site for the Health Science building, it is coming out of the ground. Walls are coming up. Elevator shaft has begun. So we're very excited about that. We anticipate that will be completed in fall of 19, and looking at the spring of 20 to be in the building and moving on, which is within that 12 to 14 month time frame.
So that's about a year from now.
Exactly. We've certainly had all the delays that other construction entities have had with the water and so forth and rain, but we're moving along and very excited to see it coming out of the ground.
And what about the ag building?
The ag building is complete in the sense that we've done everything we need to do. We've just ordered furniture. We're waiting for the certificate of occupancy, and we anticipate having that up and operational within the next 2 to 3 months.
Okay.
So that building is complete, and I would encourage anybody that wants to come by our Front Street facility, Workforce Development, and drive around back and take a look at it. It's a really nice looking building.
And I know you're doing some work on the Wallace House too. The focus has been the interior.
Right. We've essentially gutted. Right now, that building is gutted.
Okay.
They have re-leveled the floors and closing in that space and creating walls. We anticipate that will be complete sometime late in the spring. It will be painted, and the exterior will be fixed up as well. So it'll be a totally different looking building as far as color. But that space for seminars and small lectures and so forth, and even public meeting space. We'll also house our Louise Gilbert art gallery in there.
And you also have some, some exciting developments on the Mooresville campus as well. I know you're converting the old gymnasium into a new student support center. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, that's a real exciting project. Our Mooresville campus continues to grow, and we have the old Mooresville High School building that we have used for a number of years, and we will be renovating that into a one-stop shop student services facility, much like the Eason Student Services building here. In other words, students can walk in and be greeted in the front of the building and then walk through all the processes, and by the time they leave the building, they've registered and paid and are ready to be a student. We're excited about the architectural features that we're going to try to bring out. We plan to expose the old beams and the old rounded ceiling. The basketball court is still below the carpet, so we're hoping to incorporate some of that into the design and what it will look like. So that's going to be a really neat project, and we have actually started that one as well.
And what's the time frame for completing?
You're probably looking at least a year.
Okay.
And we certainly have accommodated all the folks that were in those buildings. So that'll be a construction site as well. So.
No, I know our viewers will be interested to know that no local tax dollars involved in that. That project's being paid for by money from the NC Connect bonds.
That's correct. That project, the agribusiness project, and the Wallace House renovation are all paid through NC Connect funds, which was a statewide bond. And we were very fortunate to take advantage of that and do the things we're able to do.
And the Health Sciences building is from local bond?
That's a $12 million bond for that facility.
Okay, well, that's a lot to keep track of.
Yeah, well, it's a good feeling. We're moving forward on all the projects, and we're actually beginning to see the things really happening, which is real exciting.
Now, as I mentioned, the spring semester starts on Monday,
right?
weather permitting.
Weather permitting, yes, we'll see.
And what are you looking at in terms of enrollment compared to the fall?
Sure. We look at two different numbers, and I believe I've shared this with you, but I'll say it briefly. We look at full-time equivalency, which is the number of students who are taking full-time courses. That's how the college is paid back from the state for the courses that we've offered. And we also look at head count. That's the number of students who are actually here. Fall to spring, we're seeing a decline in the spring semester, which is not unusual at all. If we do a spring 2018, spring 2019 comparison, we're basically flat.
Okay.
So we're community colleges traditionally, as we've discussed, when the economy is good, enrollments pretty much stabilize and either drop or remain steady. When the economy, heaven forbid, gets bad, then we usually see a large increase in enrollment because of job training and so forth. So we're at a good spot. We believe we've plateaued, as we've always talked about. We may see some drops, but nothing of great significance.
Now, registration's underway, and I know someone who has not registered for classes could still show up on Monday.
It could.
And go through the late registration process.
Right.
But if they're thinking about that, they would probably want to get busy in terms
Right.
of...
Our registration process ends tomorrow, which
Okay.
is the, what's today's date? I'm sorry, I can't.
Ninth.
Which is the 9th.
Correct.
And then payment is due on Friday, the 10th. And then we will then purge anybody that's not paid, of course, and then reopen late registration for Monday through Wednesday of next week.
Okay.
So there still is time, but you need to really get on it if you are interested in coming. We'd love to have the students here.
Okay. And you can find more information on that, obviously, at the college's website, which
Right.
is mitchellcc.edu. And so the campus will be a buzz next week. And I think one of the things that a lot of people are looking forward to always is the community events that you have on campus during the school year. And Friday, you have an exciting Martin Luther King Jr. event planned for.
Yes, Friday the 18th, we're very fortunate to have Mr. Jason Brown. Many will know that name from his NFL career, but he retired from the NFL, returned to North Carolina, and has started, and is a farmer. And what he does is use the produce that he produces on his farm to help sustain families that aren't as fortunate. And he's got a great story to tell. It relates so much to I think, what we do here at the college, certainly with our agriculture program and what we're doing with our diversity enrichment committee, but also that citizen leadership and his service to the community, I think, is well within the spirit of what Dr. King spoke so much about. So we're very excited. That's Friday, February the 18th, and all are welcome.
And that's going to be in Shearer Hall, I think,
Shearer Hall.
6:30 maybe?
That's correct, 6:30.
Free, open to the public?
Open to the public, free and open to the public.
Okay. Well, Dr. Brewer, thank you so much for taking the time to visit with us today. Good luck during this spring semester. I hope we don't have too much snow to cause havoc with your schedule, and we'll keep tabs on the facility improvements as well.
Well, you're welcome anytime, and it's so glad to be with you, and we always enjoy the conversation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So there you have a really good interview with Dr. Tim Brewer, who sat down with Mike Fuhrman, his outlook for 2019. A lot of things available to you here in Statesville and Iredell County at Mitchell Community College at their two campuses. And to see what's available to you, go to their website today and see what you can sign up for this year to start a new career or a new vocation. If you haven't done it yet, go to svlfreenews.com and sign up for your email edition, which comes out every morning at 5 a.m. Thank you for joining us, and we're looking forward to 2019, and I will see you on Friday.